So we enter the second half of the season here at Norwich City with a couple of things now starting to happen. Firstly, it is now the January transfer window, so hopefully we'll start to get some faces in and maybe even out of the club. But more importantly than that, we are one game away from a potential date at Wembley. Hello and welcome back everyone to Unemployed to Legend, episode 18 here at Norwich City. My name is Craig and coming up in today's episode we have that Carabao Cup second leg of the semi-final against Chelsea at home after a very pleasing 0-0 draw in the first leg, which was at Stamford Bridge. So we have all the chances in the world, hopefully, to seal our place in the League Cup final. If you go on to enjoy this episode, if you go on to hopefully cheer us on to Wembley for hopefully will be the next episode, make sure that you hit the like button down below, smash the big red subscribe button and turn the notifications on so you don't miss future uploads of Unemployed to Legend over the next few days, weeks and the next couple of months, as we hopefully will start to wrap up the series in the next, I'd say the next few seasons, which is a conversation I'd like to have actually while the game is ongoing. But before we get into the game, this has been the recent form since our last episode against West Brom. We've been in a nice purple patch of form, bar that West Ham game in the league, where, as you can see here, we had 3 players sent off in the first half. It was so stupid. I was seething after that game. I literally blasted Ben Suda, who probably wasn't very happy, and he hasn't been performing very well ever since. So obviously those 3 were suspended for the next game against Manchester City, who we ended up beating 3-1. I mean, you can't make it up, can you? But ever since then, yeah, we've just been focused on the Cups. We haven't played a league game since that Man City game. And at the moment, I'm just trying to get, literally go into each episode with just doing one match. Not only for the length, which will help out you guys. I know that at the moment, life is very, very busy for all of us. But I feel it's just so much easier as well, creating the episode wise. Focus on one match, focusing on one thing. It makes the episodes a little bit more focused in terms of what the episode is going to be about. So we're going to get into this game, and it is going to be a fairly strong lineup. In fact, it's going to be a very strong lineup. The 11 that we're going to be sending out in the 4 in goal, Iago. I still don't know how to pronounce this man's name. Either way, I've been playing him instead of Ben Suda a few times because I'm just fed up with Ben Suda not putting in the performances as much at the moment. So he's not even on the bench. He's just going to be resting before the next game, before he goes off for African Cup of Nations duty. Yeah, I've been losing 3 players for African Cup of Nations actually. Ben Suda, Nafor, and there is another one. Who else? There's one other player who's going. Onyeka. Onyeka is also going. They're going to be going after the next league game. So Iago, Lovato, Omobamidel and Terrell as the back 4, with Navarro, Bulgarelli and Eggestein ahead of them. Cantu on the right wing. Scully and Reichel are the 2 strikers up front. They're the 2 strikers, by the way, because Martin Yuk and Gonzalo are all injured. Where is Gonzalo? Oh, Gonzalo. Oh, no, he's literally just come back from injury. Alright, cool. He's not exactly been in the greatest form. Ignore the average rating. Vaisha has been in good form recently, so let's see if we can capitalise on that. And Quaresma can stay there. Martin Yuk is injured for another 6 days. Ennis is out for 3 days. Potter's literally just come back. And Adama Mola getting closer to full fitness. He's out for 3 to 6 weeks with... What was that he had? Damaged cruciate ligament injuries. That was it. Yikes. Let's just put it on regroup. We're not going to go excessively mad. Right, let's get into this game. Let us get into the second leg of the League Cup. It might help if I actually press go to match, because we'll get to it a lot quicker. And here we go. We are on the telly for this one. Lovely stuff. Hopefully we'll make the final. We'll be on the telly anyway. But as you can see, 0-0 after the first leg. I didn't really highlight that, but you would have seen it on the schedule screen anyway. So here is hoping. There are no away goals as well in the League Cup, so it's just literally a actual shootout of who is going to win on the night. If it's a draw, it goes to, I don't know, would it go to extra time or does it just go straight to penalties? It's been a while since I've actually made a semi-final of a League Cup. As Weishall is through here, and Weishall puts one in the back of the net, but there is a suspicion of offside. I think it was way offside. The Chelsea back line was nowhere near him. Yeah, I thought so. The Chelsea back line was absolutely nowhere near him. Good cross though from Iago. Sorry if I'm butchering his name. Yeah, Weishall down here. Very much offside. There was literally one defending, what, maybe 5 yards away from him. And I'm hoping we can use the home game here we have here to just sort of take the initiative to Chelsea. Hopefully use our fans to really make ourselves much more of a threat. And there's Weishall. What? What a shot! That is a very good. That's a very speculative cross by Mark Scully. But Weishall with all the pace. This is Chelsea's back line he's just going up against here. And look, he's starting deep. There he is. He started behind 3 of them. First time shot. That is a man in form. That's only his 7th goal of the season, but that is a man in form. I'm so glad I picked him ahead of Gonzalo Nani. Did I get the name right way around? Yeah, I did. Gonzalo Nani. I should know what his name is, considering he's been here for 1 season. Yeah, effectively 1 season in game. He joined in January of last year. But Weishall, I would say aging like a fine wine. The man is still, what, 24, 25 years old. He's got years ahead of him. He is Austria's #1 striker. And there, oh, who's got that? Was that Cantu? I think Cantu headed that in, but there is another hint of offside. We're having so many calls for offside at the moment. But what's the referee going to give this one? He gives it. I was going to say, if that was a second one chalked for offside, I would have counted that we should have been 3-0 up. I mean, Weishall was offside, but we'll ignore that. We'll skip over it. Cantu heading into the net. Scully was there as well. He was probably just like, damn, son, you nicked my goal. Oh, yeah, Cantu well onside. Scully was there, 6'8", and the ball, I think all the defenders were just distracted by this 6'8" monster that's at the back. Oh, sorry, that's up front. Terrell. No, into Navarro. Lovato. Keep on coming. Iago's on the right-hand side for some reason. Oh, that was very close. There goes Iago over to the left. I don't know why he was on the right-hand side. And that was just terrible. And thankfully, so was the shot. But you noticed that Terrell was on the left-hand side. Iago was on the right. There's no instruction for them to swap. They just do it themselves. Yeah, Terrell is the right back, so... I mean... Cool. I think Chelsea are literally just getting a bit more comfortable now. Brenner has it in the back of the net. Another suspicion of offside. There's a lot of VAR calls. Oops. And that one has also been disallowed. So one chalked off each for Norwich and Chelsea. Oh, God, who just played him offside there? There's Lovato just stepping up just in time. Well, let's get this into half-time, and we do. It is 2-0. Very happy with that. I'm not liking the fact that there's a highlight almost straight from kickoff. It's 46 minutes in, and Lovato thankfully equal to that cross. Cantu on the right-hand side. He's through here. Weishall was there for him. Cantu took the shot, but it is a corner, so I'll give him that. He's won us a corner, and he will take this. Where is the big man up front? There was absolutely no one there. I think Cantu is offside there. No, he isn't. Oh, he is. Yeah, he is. You know how I was saying before the game, I'm glad I picked Weishall ahead of Nani. I stand by that, but yeah, the game didn't take kindly to me making such flamboyant statements. The game making it known that they'd rather have Gonzalo Nani on the pitch. Well, you literally just got your wish there. There's a Mubamito, 3-0, and that could be the goal that seals us in the final. Luka Weishall's injury, thankfully not impacting too much on the mentality of the players right now, because Amoba has just slammed one in the back of the net with his head. Yes, he has bullet headers, I have decided. And that is exactly what we needed. I was about to make a substitution there, but we are going to have to wait until this highlight is done. Good save by Nafor. He's going to be a big miss when he goes off to the African Cup of Nations. He is being headhunted by Bayern Munich, who are willing to pay about £40 million for him with instalments included. Now, I did suggest that price, but I wasn't actually thinking that they would go for it, which is why I made it, because, well, why Why wouldn't I just have a look? But the problem is they're willing to pay that money, which means he is going to be very much in favour of a move if he so fancies it. And I don't want that. Right, we've just made a couple of changes. Should mention I know you've just seen, but Lindelof has come on. Oh, that's just over. Lindelof has come on, and Onyeka as well, just to freshen up the core of the spine of our team right about now. And by the looks of it, it's going to be a Wembley final coming up. Let's just get these last few minutes done. Let's just see it through. We are into the final. It's our first major final of the series. A chance of a trophy. I don't know why I just understated that. Why did I say it was a good win? I should have been literally jumping up and down saying, congratulations, you've made a Carabao Cup final. Now comes the bad news, because I already know who we're going to be facing. Where is it? We booked the Wembley place. Excellent stuff. They all wait for it. Yep, here we go. We've got to play Manchester United. Yikes. And this is a team who played Sheffield Wednesday in the semi-final, smashed them 7-0. Okay, they drew 0-0 in the second leg, but they smashed them 7-0. This is not going to be easy. But I think we know where we're going to be coming back for the next episodes, as Weishal's out for 3 to 4 weeks. That's fine. He'll be back for... I'm going to guess that means, yeah, he'll be back for the final. That's absolutely fine. When is the final? 25th of February. That's fine. That's when we're going to be back. The only time we'll really be back before then is if we come back for deadline day, if I still have any money to spend. At the moment, I've got 22.5 million, but there are some transfers ongoing. So if they go through, I'll let you know in the next episode what those transfers are. But for now, well, we're going to be coming back 25th of February, Manchester United, Carabao Cup Final, a trip to Wembley for what will hopefully be a first major trophy of the series. If we can win, it'll be our first trophy since the League One title. And also, that would mean a place in Europe for next season, which is the aim with this Norwich team right now. I'm looking forward to this game. I just wish it was against Manchester United, but we've beaten bigger opposition before. We could do it again here. Get that date in your diary. Next episode, Carabao Cup Final. If you have enjoyed this episode, make sure that you hit the like button down below and smash the big red subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you don't miss the Carabao Cup Final coming up in the next episode. And it promises to be an absolute banger. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for your continued support on the series so far. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.